season, it will just slowly take the ammunition out away from people who say, well, the Browns are, miserable, or they're going to do this wrong. And, that doesn't get erased overnight. It just gets erased one at a time. And you got to put these together. And this is a perfect time to do that. I mean, if you can start out the season at 2-2, getting into the playoffs, you're just a little bit better than 500. So just even hanging around 500 this early in the season is just really going to be a boost to your team, especially if you do have some beatable teams coming up. But you got to take it one at a time.
I agree with you. The one thing that you said in there that I agree with the most is why I'm picking the Browns to win this game. It's because forget about how many in a row they've lost and won and on the road and at home and all of that stuff. I believe that this Browns team is just more talented from beginning to end. Yeah, there's a few exceptions in positions, but I believe this Browns team just has more talent than the Titans. I mean, that's not saying a ton. That's just saying that I think that head to toe, they're a stronger roster than the Titans. For that reason alone, I like the Browns in this game, let alone the fact that the Titans, they're not just coming in. The Browns are 1-2 and have lost those games by a combined 3 points. The Titans are in a free fall. This is not a team that lost one game and is looking to get back on the track. They've not only lost 3 in a row, but they've lost them 100-34 in a combined score. They are nearly dead last in time of possession in the league. I believe they're 28th. They're averaging just 26 minutes a game in time of possession. They're 4th fewest in points in the league, and the Browns, say what you will, defensively have shown the ability to not only score, but score against bad defenses, as they're averaging nearly 26 points a game. For those reasons alone, I believe the Browns are going to win this game. But, I mean, at the end of the day, they have to go do it because the better team doesn't always win.
That's right. And you mentioned the Browns offense. It has really been refreshing to see the Browns putting up 20-some points a game instead of struggling to even score 10 points like we've seen for the last several years that just drive us completely crazy. So at least this team is able to score some points. They can just kind of keep that going. But you talk about the different talent that they have, and, just looking at maybe, for example, the Titans receivers. I mean, they've got Delaney Walker, they've got Kendall Wright, but those are the only 2 receivers that are in double digits in receptions right now. I know they play 4 games, and everybody else is in single digits. So it's not like
tell you now, though. Watch out for Justin Hunter. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut
watch
you
out for Justin Hunter. You're right.
He's young. He's young, but he's got the ability. I'm telling you. I think by the end of the season, he's going to be a big part of that offense for Tennessee.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but it's not like in the past few weeks we're like, well, you got to watch out for this guy and this guy. And,
Brown
there's 3 or 4 dangerous receivers all coming at you at the same time. Yep. So this is a situation where I think the Browns could possibly turn in a nice, strong defensive performance, get some pressure on Locker, and really shut down their passing attack, and hopefully just continue to roll the Titans' avalanche of a snowball season downhill.
Absolutely. So, end of the day, looking at it now, you've put it down on the paper. Who's going to win this thing? Do the Browns take care of business? I think you're leaning that way. I agree with you. More talented? Yes. Do they have what it takes to go win this game on the road? What happens? Give me a prediction.
I think the Browns are going to do it. I mean, they've got a lot going in their favor. I really am not a fan of having your bye week, this early, but the way things have worked out, I think it worked out good as far as just what's coming up this week. Getting your main offensive cogs healthy, just getting a lot of time to plan for a team that's really, really down. And again, I think this is a situation where this is a good opportunity to sort of erase one of those problems. So the difficulty winning on the road, I think all the stars are lined up that the Browns can come out there and really do very well and not just win this game by just a little bit. I think they're going to win this one 27-13.
I'm with you, man, and we'll see how close you are on that prediction. You've been pretty good with these thus far in the early part of the season, Jeff. So we'll see, man. Got to go on the road and do it, but that's about where I'm at on the score too. I think the Browns should not only win this game, but I'm not looking for them to win on a field goal at the end. I think this should be a solid walk out of there and go, wow, all right, that's progress. Who's next? Pittsburgh, bring it on. So good job, my man, Jeff Gorman, as always, with the scouting report this week on the Titans. We will look ahead to you-know-who, them Yinzers coming to Cleveland next week, and hopefully the Browns are 2-2 and licking their chops at a rematch with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That would be a perfect setup, and maybe get some revenge on those guys and send them back home with their tails between their legs.
Absolutely. Jeff Gorman, thank you. As always, you guys can check him out on Twitter, Browns101.com, on Twitter at Browns_101. Jeff, enjoy the weekend. You Buckeyes and Browns and baseball and all that. Oh, my. And then we'll come back next week and talk about it all.
Sounds like a great plan. Thanks very much, J-Rock. Have a good weekend.
Thanks for being here. All right, Jeff Gorman, you guys, from Browns 101. And remember, you can check him out, Browns101.com, Browns_101 on Twitter. Let's take a break, flip the coin, flip the side of the ball. Dog Pound Nation, Ryan Ruiz, writer for Dog Pound Nation, is going to join us next with his 3 dog bones. What do the Browns do to win this game? Jeff Gorman thinks the Browns are going to win. Let's get Ryan Ruiz's thoughts. 3 dog bones and a prediction coming your way on the Browns side of the ball next, right after this. You're listening to the Sports Fix. Don't go anywhere, baby. We'll be right back.
And if I haven't broke it down enough, wait until the next one. I said never try to question. I'm repping what I'm repping. If I haven't broke it down enough, wait until the next one. Cause I am in that brown, I'm in that orange when I'm in Cleveland. I am in that brown, I'm in that orange, I'm in the Midwest.
There's something kind of about a kid that's never played baseball.
Throwing you the best sports commentary in town. The Sports Fix.
Guys, want to take just a second as we head into this break and remind you about the official business printing source of the Sports Fix, our friends at Signs and Ship. Signs and Ship, I'm telling you, Chris and Pam, they've taken care of me since day one, and they can do the same for you. Whether you're a small business that's already been established and you're looking to grow to that next level and expand your business, or perhaps you've got an idea that you just know is going to be a great business and you need to figure out how to brand it and how to promote it and put it out there, Signs and Ship is the place for you. If you need a logo, they can create one for you. They have a fantastic graphic designer. Business cards, signs, banners, yard signs, mobile advertising, anything you can think of that you need to promote your business, they've got it at Signs and Ship. The best thing about them, too, is each of their locations, whether it's the home base here in Elyria, Ohio that I work with, or their spots in Virginia, Florida, and Pennsylvania, it's all local sourced. Very important to me because we all understand that small business is the lifeblood of the community. So check them out, signsandship.com, or call Chris and Pam today, 440-323-6060, the home office in Elyria, Ohio. Signs and Ship, quality printing at affordable prices.
It's the Sports Fix. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit from ESPN. Football has played a big part in my life, but football's also a lot more than just big plays, wins, losses, and championships. Football teaches young people about dedication, sacrifice, teamwork, and overcoming adversity. So let's respect the game and get out and support your local school. You'll be amazed of all the good things you see happening at Ohio schools.
This message brought to you by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the OHSAA Radio Network.
Sports Fix listeners, like us on Facebook today. Facebook.com/The Sports Fix. Football season is party season at Harry Buffalo North Olmsted. Everyone wins at Harry Buffalo. Every Saturday is Coors Light College Football Saturday with $6 pitchers, 4 bottles for $10, and the Buckeyes in full HD. Football season is most definitely party season, and your headquarters is Harry Buffalo North Olmsted all winter long. Harry Buffalo, join the herd.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Plagans, the voice of the Lake Erie Monsters, and you're listening to the Sports Fix.
Yeah, you know what it is. Brown and orange, brown and orange, brown and orange, brown and orange. Yeah, you know what it is. Brown and orange, brown and orange, brown and orange, brown and orange. Yeah, you know what it is.
Welcome back to the Sports Fix. Rolling along here on the Sports Fix Radio Network. J-Rock back with you guys. Welcome in, you guys. Thanks for sticking with us as we roll on. Thanks to Jeff Gorman from Browns101.com for joining us. Just the previous segment with the Browns Titans preview, Titans scouting report. Every week, Jeff brings us the scouting report of the opponent, and then we flip the script and we go with our next guest, who he also flipped the script on us here. As he is taking on a new endeavor here. He has moved his writing talents to DawgPoundNation.com. He's the Browns. He's a beat writer for the Browns on Dawg Pound Nation. He's with us every Friday here. He comes on the other side. Jeff gives us the scouting report for the opponent, and then Ryan Ruiz comes to the table with the 3 Dawg Bones to a Browns victory. The 3 things that if the Browns do, they're coming with a W when we come back here on Monday. So, guys, keep the conversation rolling on Facebook, The Sports Fix, on Twitter, at The Sports Fix CLE, and email me, thesportsfix@AOL.com, because I'm going to the hotline now. Ryan Ruiz, my man, joining us next, live on the phone lines from DogPoundNation.com. Ryan, how you doing? What's up with the change here? You're going to the Dog Pound Nation, my man.
Hey, how we doing, J-Rock?
I'm all right.
I needed a change. I was with the Inscriber for a couple of years, and the Inscriber's going in a different direction as far as their articles, and I feel like I'm more of a Browns writer, and I was like the only Browns beat writer for them. So I got the opportunity with Sean Starr and Dog Pound Nation, and couldn't be happier. I think it's a huge step in my writing career.
All right, well, we couldn't be happier for you. That's awesome. You guys make sure you check out Ryan's articles, dogpoundnation.com, and you guys can check them out right here. You don't got to go anywhere else. Every Friday right here as we do your previews and set up for the Browns game. This week it's the Titans, and, before we get into the Dawg Bones, of course, last week was the bye week. Where are you at so far with the Brownies here and what you've seen so far?
I'm kind of like where Mike Pettin talked about during his press conferences this week, just taking a personal inventory of where they're at right now and getting some guys back. I think there's zero tolerance for not being prepared for this game. You've talked about it on the show this week, but Dowell Loggins, our quarterback's coach for the Browns, he was the offensive coordinator for the Titans.
Yep.
And Ray Horton, a guy that you and I were both big on last year, he's the defensive coordinator for the Titans now, and he held the same position with the Browns. So I think preparation is key, and familiarity is key with this game. It's going to be nice to have Ben Tate back. I mean, think back when we were in the off season and the Browns were looking to sign Ben Tate. Everybody was ecstatic when Ben Tate was signed. Nobody even knew Terrence West or Crowell yet because they didn't exist. The draft wasn't happening. So Ben Tate was brought in to be that feature back, that 3-down back. And I think, obviously he's going to be playing on Sunday. So I think that's going to be a huge impact, is having Tate back.
I agree with you on that, too. I think I want you to feed the crow. I want you to keep feeding the crow, man. But and West, too. I like what he does as well. But I think that Tate, it's a good change of pace. I mean, I really don't care who they trot out there first and call the starter. John McMullen and I were talking about that the other day. He goes, Ben Tate, probably the kind of guy where it does matter to him if you call him the starter. So that's cool. Call him the starter. Give him the first series. I mean, I'd put the guys on a rotation, but you ride the hot hand. And I have no doubt that's what the Browns are going to do as the game gets rolling. Kyle Shanahan really kind of already said that this week, that, I don't pay attention to how many times certain guys have carried the ball. I just do what I'm doing, and we rotate them through. And then at the end of the day, we look at it and go, well, we didn't mean for that to happen. But as a guy gets hot, you don't pull him out because he's had his 3 carries. And you look at the quarterback and how that doesn't. We talked about how that doesn't work. It doesn't work with running backs as well. When a guy's going, you let him go until he's tired, and then when he's tired, the next guy comes in. Now that's the beauty to me of having 3, really 4, because Winston, is a good, hungry young back too, but we haven't seen him yet. But having 3 guys like that ready to go is each guy can give literally. I mean, I know you always give 100%, but you could give that little bit more because there's another guy come, and you can ask more from your guys because as soon as he's giving you what he's got, you got the next guy that's fresh that can come in. And between the 3, they've got different enough skill sets that I really love the idea of being able to rotate and just continually have a fresh guy coming at a defense that is not going to be rotating, and eventually that's going to work to your advantage.
Yeah, J-Rock, I agree with you. I mean, to build on what you're saying, though, Ben Tate is a guy that knows this offense.
Oh, yeah.
He adds another element of the passing game because you haven't seen West or Crowell catch anything out of the backfield.
That's what he adds the most. Games. Yes, that's what I said the other day. They've been out of the pass game pretty much with the backs because They admitted, Shanahan talked about that. They're hanging in a little too long to block because that's what you do as a rookie, because the last thing you want to do